big beautiful world called planet Earth. I like to watch March Madness, which is the NCAA men's, sometimes women's basketball games, and you know, we're getting close to the middle of it. We're almost to the 16th, the Sweet 16 on the men's side. There are a few games today that'll decide who plays whom in the Sweet 16. With that being said, I'm going to run down all of the teams that are playing today. I have one that's playing today, and that's Michigan State, which I'll get into in a second. So we've got Creighton. This is in the South region. We got Creighton versus Baylor, which is a 6 seed versus 3 seed. We've got out of the East, we've got Farley Dickinson versus Florida Atlantic, the 16 seed versus 9 seed. We have Kentucky versus Kansas State, which is a 6 seed versus the 3 seed. And we have Michigan State, the 7 seed, versus Marquette, the 2 seed. Now, out of the Midwest, we have number 5 seed Miami, Florida versus number 4 Indiana. Number 11 seed Pitt versus number 3 seed Xavier. And then out of the West, we have number 5 St. Mary's versus number 4 UConn. And number 6 TCU versus number 3 Gonzaga. Now, I don't know who's going to win these games. I'm hoping Michigan State beats Marquette, but that might or might not happen. I'm not really 100% certain on who's going to win today's matchups. It could go either way. Or it could one of these games could be, you could see a Cinderella type story. Definitely Farley Dickinson is kind of a Cinderella story. I don't know if they're going to beat Florida Atlantic, but maybe they will. And that's the highest seed that's left in the tournament. I mean, there's the 15 seeded Princeton that's still in the tournament. They beat number 7 Missouri yesterday. So those are the two highest. Or actually, there's a 11 seed Pittsburgh, and that's the only other seed that's higher ranked. They're the 11th seed, and like I said, Princeton's a 15 seed, and Farley Dickinson's a 16 seed. Other than that, mostly they're in the top 10 in left playing for the men's side of things. Now I have to go do some research. Sac State's women's college basketball team was playing UCLA. I'm not sure if Sac State won or if they lost, but I'm going to do some research on that and figure that out. They most likely lost, but they could have also won. It really depends on how I'm going to look at it when I get done filming this vlog. I just thought I'd share with you March Madness and how it's going, and we already have at least one matchup in the Sweet 16. It's what number 1 Alabama versus number 5 San Diego State. Everything else is going to be decided today of who plays whom. I mean, I could go through. Princeton moved on, and they're in the South. They're waiting their opponent. Tennessee is waiting for their opponent, and Houston, the number 1 seed out of the Midwest, is waiting for their opponent. And number 2 Texas is waiting for their opponent. Number 8 Arkansas is waiting for their opponent. And number 2 UCLA is waiting for their next opponent. So by the end of today, we'll know who everyone in the Sweet 16 is going to be. Then we move on to the Elite 8. Then we move on to the Final 4. And then it's the National Championship game on April 3rd. So from here on out, the next games after today's games is March 23rd to 24th. Then after that, it's March 25th and 26th. Then it's April 1st, which is the Final 4. Then April 3rd is the final game of the season. And another thing that I've been doing as of yesterday, by the time this vlog goes up, I'll probably have gotten through at least 3 episodes of The Last of Us, which is a very good show so far. I mean, you got Pedro Pascal playing Joel, and you've got Bella Ramsey playing Ellie, and Neil Druckmann, who's the creator of the video game, is directing some of these episodes, and Troy Baker makes an appearance in episode 8, which I haven't gotten to yet, and Laura Bailey's supposed to make an appearance in, I think, episode 9. There are 9 total episodes, and I've gotten through 2 or almost 3 by the time this vlog goes up. So all I have left is about 6 episodes left. So there's that, and then I'm also, like I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, I'm getting close to finishing season 2 of Dickinson, which is about Emily Dickinson, the poet. But so far, from the first 2 episodes that I have completed, it's a very good Last of Us show. I haven't played the video game, so I don't know full details of everything that's happened in the video game from the TV show, but I do know some of the characters are the same, like Tommy and like Joel, like Ellie, and a couple others that are probably in the video game that are part of the show as well, but played by different actors. Anyways, that's it for today's vlog. So we've got 3 birthdays to wish today, and they're all on YouTube. So I want to wish Tiffany Herrera happy 35th birthday. Who else was there? Rachel Talbot a happy birthday, and Benny Fine a happy birthday from the Fine Brothers. And we've got 5 birthdays tomorrow, I think. 3 on YouTube and 2 on Instagram. So stick with me for that. Stay happy, go wish those 3 individuals that I just said a happy birthday today. Stay happy, stay upbeat, be who you want to be, and do what you do. And maybe your team is in March Madness and still playing, or maybe it's not at this point. And find your love story. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog for the first day of spring. And also, before I go, on Tuesday I'm hoping to go see Shazam! Fury of the Gods. And then maybe on Friday I go see John Wick Chapter 4, potentially. At some point this week I'm going to start watching the first 3 John Wick films and see how that goes. And bye-bye.